Awesome. Well, we're rolling.
Okay. Oh, I didn't need glasses.
No.
No, because okay, yeah. All right. I know the answers. I've got this. Okay.
So Bethany, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I grew up in Albury in New South Wales, but I have lived in Melbourne for a long time, and I became a Christian at 37, and I attended Glen Waverley Anglican Church.
Fantastic. So Bethany, what is it that you do in Cambodia?
So in Cambodia, my role, I have a few different roles. The main one is as an occupational therapist.
Yep.
So I work with disabled children, mostly autistic or ADHD children. And I also work in a school as the school counsellor. So I see kids who are having problems at school or at home. And I like to teach conversational English. So I teach my neighbours and other people in the city as well.
Fantastic. Some people have described you as lightning in a bottle. How would you react to that?
I haven't heard that. But I do have a lot of enthusiasm, I guess. I love my work. I love my job. And I love Cambodians.
Isn't it hard now that you're here in Australia for the duration of the coronavirus? How do you find that? How do you navigate being a missionary here in Australia?
Well, I think we always have opportunities to connect with people, and at the moment I'm spending a lot of time connecting with various people and churches, and I'm loving that. I'm in some prayer groups, and we're praying for people in Cambodia as well. But my Cambodian neighbours and friends are all very good at contacting me, and so some of them ring me every day. And I love that as well. So I'm still able actually to continue tutoring online. So I still am connecting with some of my students that way.
Bethany, have there been any particular stories now that you're in Australia of you just connecting with the people that you've known from Cambodia?
Yes, I have been in touch, particularly with a friend of mine. He and his wife were expecting their first baby, and I was to be in Cambodia when the baby was born, but I had already come back here. But my prayer group here in Australia, we prayed for the situation because his wife ended up in hospital early, and the baby actually was born just last week, so 8 months old. Yeah, and so it came a month early, but it was fine. And so I was actually in touch with them a lot and praying for them, and I was telling them I was praying for them and that we were praying for them. And yeah, he was very grateful, and it's really helped him to come to faith and to deepen his faith in God. So he comes out of a Buddhist background.
Wow.
And so his wife is still Buddhist, and so he's attempting to share with her now. So I'm just praying for that as well.
Are there any particular insights you've gained from dealing with people in the Buddhist world about how to connect our faith with a background of Buddhism?
Well, I think the main way that I connect is really just through loving and relationships. So connecting with people, getting involved in what's going on for them, and really supporting them in whatever they're journeying through. And also, I guess, sharing what God has done in my life and how God helps me every day, how I connect to God. And I think that does help to draw them away from their Buddhist traditions, their animistic traditions. It is difficult for Cambodians because they come from a long line of Buddhism and other worship. So it does create issues in their family. So it's being aware of that and also spending time talking to them about how that process might happen. But the main thing you notice when people come to faith in Christ is they just have this joy, and I have seen that happen, and it's just wonderful. It just changes their whole outlook on life. So it's a beautiful thing. I hope to see a lot more of it.
Fantastic. Well, I think that's what people mean when they call you lightning in a bottle, because it is about that joy.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
and I think you have brought joy to a lot of people in Cambodia's lives. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.